So everyone knows the power of a swim jig. You know, we've seen a lot of major tournaments won on it. A lot of guys do really well on it. But things that a lot of people probably don't realize that I always have one tied on, year round, regardless if the water temperature is low 40s or the water temperature is 95. Is it a bait that catches fish anywhere we go? Of course, we're coming up on the shad spawn here pretty quick, and probably nothing better around some bank grass when you got shad spawning than a white swim jig. Skipping boat docks during the shad spawn, a white swim jig is hard to beat. Typically for me, I always have two swim jig rods rigged up. One will probably be a black and blue, a green pumpkin, something perch colored, but I always have a white one. Because a lot of times with a white swim jig, and this is just a 3/8 ounce, which 99% of the time is the swim jig I use, a 3/8 ounce hack attack heavy cover swim jig. Heavy hook, it's braid, always have it tied to 50-pound braid. But the thing about the white one is a lot of times is you can get a reaction bite. And for me is it'll pull me out of a bind. It might be a deal where my primary deal, I caught a couple, I need an extra fish. I typically, regardless of where we are in the country, I can take some color swim jig, depending on the conditions, drop that trolling motor down and just start covering water and get a fish to react to it. I probably have a tendency to fish my swim jig a little faster than most people because that's how I can get them to react. Even in colder water, I find if you keep it moving, it's just something they can't stand when it comes by. The other thing is a rage crawl. Nothing gets more bites on the back of a swim jig than a Strike King rage crawl. It is the best trailer. We make it in every color. We have one for any color swim jig that you might use. But if you get a chance, tie on a swim jig and just go fishing because it works.